Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game is back and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information and you are in there, baby. Yeah.
Hey there, this is indie artist Chambray Price, and I rock with Queen Silvy on the Queen Silvy Show. Bye, y'all.
Today on the Queen Silvy Show, the power of rising queens. Sharing the good and bad of being a woman in Nigeria. She's a philanthropist, nurse, and community leader, Princess Erioluwa.
Welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. Tune in at 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim, get smooth with Tim. They have you running like you popped the pill. Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award-winning show at the #1 spot, look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show. 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 Look out.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, it is Smooth Tim, and thank you for dropping in with us on another terrific Tuesday on the multiple award-winning Queen Silvy Show. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce to you the world's sexiest granny, everybody's favorite comedian, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
Yes, it is me, Queen Silvy, on this terrific Tuesday. How are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world today. Yes, it is a terrific Tuesday. Smooth, how are you today?
I'm doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen Silvy, and might I ask, how the hell are you doing?
Well, how the hell I am. I'm always supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose. It's
Yes.
24/7, 365. In fact, Queen Silvy, you are just simply
I know.
amazing.
Amazing. I know
Yes, you
I know
are.
I am amazing, but Smooth, hey, you are amazing. You are amazing. Our guests and our announcements are amazing, so give it to me.
Oh, on today's show, we have coming to us from Nigeria, Princess Erioluwa.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get connected up with her, and was chatting with her just a tad bit before we started the show. And anyhow, let's go on and say that our hearts and prayers are going out to the world. Everything is still going on, and there's all kinds of things going on, domestically and internationally. But let's keep some of this stuff under control, folks. I mean, everybody's getting a little, I think, out of control, as a matter of fact. Love one another. That is the key. And and as the Queen always says, faith over fear. Anyhow, if you would, look at the top of the screen, scroll, and you're going to see many ways to get a hold of Queen Silvy and myself, and one of them would be to go to our website, www.thequeensilvyshow.com. Go ahead and go to the contact tab, scroll on down, and drop your email onto us, and we'll correspond back and forth if you'd like to be a guest on the show, or if you would like to make a donation, anything you'd like to do, like, hey, correspond with us.
Absolutely.
That's what we're there for.
That's right.
Stop being silly, Timothy. Also, because you are worth it, Foxy 5 Jewelry. It is fashionable, elegant, and affordable jewelry and accessories for you. I know that's someone special. So go ahead and get a hold of Monica Wright on Facebook or visit her at her website at www.foxy5jewelry.com. Another way to keep up with is to go to our YouTube page and simply go to YouTube and in the search engine type in the Queen Silvy the Queen Silvy Show, and you'll get results of all three of our shows, our Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday shows, as well as some other projects that we're working on.
Always busy.
Always busy. So again, go to our YouTube page, and while you are there, we would appreciate it if you would please subscribe.
Yes.
Did I say that how your lawn looks says a lot about you? Well, it certainly does. So go ahead and get on Top-Notch Lawn Care of Toledo, Ohio. They have commercial residential services available for you all year long. Go ahead and call them or text them for a free estimate, 419-708-0005. Fiverr. That's right, 419-708-0005.
You know, the hell is a fiber?
510.
I get it. I get it.
Fiverr. Okay. Got it. Analytics, Fiverr. From last time, top 5 analytics. There you go.
Hey, bring it.
Right in there. I'll show you the Bahamas, Canada, the United States, and Ireland. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
Thank you, Fivers, for tuning on in.
Hey, well, you know what? I want you to know that if you're watching this live, Smooth and myself, we love and appreciate you. And if you're watching this later on in archive, hey, Smooth, hit it.
Our love is everlasting.
Our love is everlasting.
Five times than everybody
and
else.
Appreciate you as well. What was that?
Nothing.
On this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show, comedian Smooth Tim and myself is honored that you are here listening and watching in on this show. Hey, be kind. Spread the word to someone else so they can come in and get some of this super greatness that we have in store for you. As Smooth said earlier, the lines are open. You're more than welcome to call in, ask our guest a question, give a shout out or holler at Smooth or myself. That number is 817-602-0577. That is the number to the Queen Silvy Show. So before I get things going, what I'd like to do at this moment is I'd like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. You know, in this world, there is no equal force to the strength of a woman determined to rise. Within her is the power to create, nurture, and transform. That's right. Believe me, the world needs strong women. Women who will lift and build others. Who will love and be loved. Women who live bravely, both tender and fierce. You know, there's no limit to what we, as women, can accomplish. So be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. That's right. And those are some motivational words. Ooh, I like those words from the Queen Silvy Show to you, going out to all you beautiful queens out there. Hey, you are worthy. You are definitely on top of it all and can continue to soar.
I like that butterfly comparison you made there. They can metamorphosis into anything they want.
Absolutely. And matter of fact, you can be kind and spread the word, because I do want to say, is our guest connected here?
Our guest is
We've been having a
longer
slight
connected
issue
right
with the connection over in Nigeria with our guest. So let's see if that is.
She might come back. That doesn't stop the show.
Oh, she's not there. Well, then why don't I give a few shout outs if I will?
Would you like to shout
I
some
certainly
people
do.
out?
Princess Erioluwa I love that name, Princess Erioluwa. We hope to get connected with her in momentarily, but before I continue any further, I must represent my good kings and queens and some princesses and princesses and princess. That's
Them
right.
too.
Are all included,
Everybody.
like Kinsley Patino, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Queen Follette Clark, and Queen Kenneth Rouse. Shout out to you. Shout out to Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Patino, Joan Mercer. Shout out to you. To Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, and Camille. Shout out to you. To my grandsons, my prince, my Pubapu Amari, as well as Jonathan Jr. and Tyron. Shout out to you. To Jonathan Sr., shout out to you, as well as Lee Allen Sr. Shout out to Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Brianna, Alana, and Precious. Shout out to you, as well as Kelly and Ryan and the All American Boys, Matt and Tracy and the All American Girls. Shout out to you. Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, Pamela Anderson. Shout out to you, as well as C. Shorty Franklin and Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, Donna Ferry. Shout out to you. Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon, Sassy Savage. Shout out to you. To my good friends down in Africa, Websterito, Hostile Flow, Amy Kanima, and my good friend Hero Boy. Shout out to you. To Lorenzo Gabaniza, DJ Teambrook 100, Serious Edition, Audrey and James. Shout out to you. In the Netherlands, Edith Verhoek. Shout out to you, Melody Gord Dobbs. What is it? Miguel Montalban and Joe Mass. Shout out to you. Hey. If you would love to be shouted out, hey, we will represent you or someone that you would love to be represented from us 3 days a week, every Tuesday on the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show, every Wednesday on Tim's Tidbits, and every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim by sending us their contact name and information to queensylvy@comic.com. Go to the website, thequeensylvyshow.com, or wherever you're viewing or watching this, you can send it in there and we'll get that taken care of to you. So, hey, you know what? If you want someone right now during this show, shout it out, message it to Smooth. He's just waiting right now just to get some more shout outs. Later on the show, we will do that very thing. But let's connect. If our guest is connected, let's get it on at the break of dawn, because there is nothing more powerful than a woman of truth with a true story. Strong Nigerian women face matters that, some people aren't even aware of. Here to share some good and some bad of being a woman in Nigeria while making a difference, reaching out to widows and orphanages. Oh, great. Live from Nigeria, philanthropist, nurse, Princess Erioluwa. Can you hear me, Princess?
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the Queen Silvy Show.
Thank you so much. Good evening.
I'm glad that you took the time and was able to connect with us. I was looking forward to a conversation with you. You're a beautiful queen representing Nigeria right now. Tell someone some more things about Princess Erioluwa. Did I pronounce that correct, by the way?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. My name is Princess Erioluwa. Glad to make a show with you guys. I'm so happy.
You hear, Princess, can you hear me?
Not Timo. I'm so happy to meet you guys.
Okay, Princess Erioluwa, can you hear me?
Yeah, it seems
Wait,
like.
can you hear me? Princess, can you hear me? See, there's a bad connection here.
Yeah, their internet connection seems
sometimes
to be off and on.
Their internet is stronger at certain times of the day, and certain times where they don't have any internet connection. Can you hear me, Princess? Okay, listen. Your connection right now outside is not good.
Poor connection, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I cannot hear you at all. Very good. Your connection outside is not very good. Your connection is not very good. You need to go inside, or you need to move your connection. Because that's what we do on the Queen Silvy Show.
We move,
try again.
Try again.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I tell you what.
She keeps... we can see a pretty good picture of her, but she keeps freezing up a tad bit, so that tells us that. Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just have to pause, and if she comes back in on the show, please disconnect. If she comes back in on the show, we will continue our conversation with her. It was something so amazing that we wanted to share with you, her story, her life, the way women are being treated over there, and the connection is not good. Princess Erioluwa, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I'm looking at her beautiful Queen Princess
and we can show
Erioluwa.
everybody what we got here. Yep, that unfortunately this keeps freezing.
That
up.
is Princess Erioluwa. Unfortunately, you know, it happens. You know what they say, shit happens. But you know what they also say, the show must go on.
That's right.
And we are going to continue to do that. If we get a better connection, we will let you hear the amazing story that she has to share about women, the beautiful women and girls over in Nigeria. You know, Nigeria is currently, the connection is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, let me just say this, that Nigeria is currently most populated country in Africa with over 195 million people. That is a lot of people. In an area. It is huge. It has the largest economy in Africa, yet corruption and weak economic growth continue to undermine the country's development. So can you hear me?
Yes, I've changed my network.
Okay, so let's start what you were saying before. Tell me a little bit more about you, about Princess Erioluwa.
Yeah.
Yep. It.
Okay. Well, you know what? We try. Maybe we'll have her back on down the line. But here, let me just share some cool facts. This video of these cool facts that can give you some enlightenment on Nigeria. Check this out.
Hang on a second here, because
I'm gonna hang on a second. Yeah, I can see her, and it's just real spotty right now. And that happens as we bring the best of live entertainment, talents, and topics from all around the world just for you. And sometimes that happens. It happens locally here in the United States. But we've been blessed to have many great, wonderful, talented people from places like the Kingdom of Tonga, England, Scotland, Europe, United Kingdom, Africa, Australia, the Netherlands, here in the United States, everywhere. And it doesn't stop there.
You wanted to do the cool facts?
I'd like to show, the cool facts. A little bit something to give you some insight on Nigeria.
Until maybe our guest gets reconnected here.
There's a well-known saying, if Nigeria sneezes, the whole of Africa catches a cold. Here are some cool facts about
Nigeria.
Evidence of human life was found in Nigeria dating back to 9000 BC. It's called the Giant of Africa. As of today, Nigeria is Africa's most populated country, with almost 200 million people and 250 different ethnic groups. English is their official language, but there are more than 500 indigenous languages spoken in the country. Islam and Christianity are the major religions in the country, while a smaller percentage of Nigerians practice indigenous religions. Nigeria is Africa's largest oil producer and its biggest economy. The country also has one of the largest movie industries in the world, Nollywood, producing about 50 movies every week. As of 2016, Nollywood was worth more than $5 billion and made 5% of the country's GDP. Africa's richest man is from Nigeria, but the average Nigerian isn't well off. It's currently the country with the highest rate of extreme poverty and is often described as the poverty capital of the world. Poor healthcare, a lack of clean water, and poor living conditions are common issues. Football is possibly the country's most popular sport, and to many Nigerians, football is a source of pride. The Nigerian national team, Super Eagles, is one of the best in Africa and regularly competes for international titles. The team is well known for its flair and recently got a lot of attention for its World Cup swag. With all the beauty and diversity that comes with Nigeria, there are plenty of issues that the average Nigerian deals with. Corruption, terror, poverty, and economic failures are some of the country's biggest problems. And almost every politician promises to tackle those very issues.
This is Nigeria. Praise and worship was singing out. Pastor put his hand on the breast of his member.
Well, now, those are some interesting facts.
Yes, it is very good and interesting. You know, so much going on here in the United States, so much going on everywhere around the world, including Nigeria. You know, here in Ohio, the Glass City, am I correct? Is there like the highest for trafficking?
Oh, human trafficking.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
And that just shows you it's everywhere around the world. Africa experiences that, I think, 3-4 going on. I mean, more. Give you a little bit of facts about that. Did you know that 2 out of every 5 girls in Nigeria gets married before the age 15? That's amazing.
What is that through, like some type of condition? You know,
it's hard
like
there, and
they do it out of their own free will, or like their family arrangement.
You know, it's about survival. That's basically starts with about surviving. You have the government who has their control over situations, and you know my feeling about the government here, so I can just imagine there. And then you have the restrictions that I don't want to use the word restrictions over women that men have over the females, the women, the queens, the girls over in Africa. You know, 28%, if not more, of Nigerian women aged 25 to 29 have experienced some form of physical violence since the age of 15.
What was the percentage?
28, if not more. Don't quote me, hell. If it's just
almost
1%,
right?
That's too much.
Almost a third of the women.
Well, 1% is too much. 28, 29, whatever, is too much. And for here in the United States, and in Africa and all over the world, to all males, to all men, keep your damn hands to yourself.
Is that somehow supposed to be acceptable in that culture, or are there laws to prevent it? I don't know.
Well, you know, here in the United States, what do you call it when a man marries more than one?
Bigamist?
Okay, bigamist. That goes on even in Africa, because 2 out of, let me see, how many is it? I'm not going to quote. I can't even... I got my mind all drifted off, about ready to fight somebody, putting their hands on somebody and abusing them, but it goes on. The trafficking, the rape. Girls can get raped in Nigeria, and there's no consequence for the person who done it, and that's not fair.
That's what I was asking. So, okay.
That is so not fair.
So basically, they empower the man, and they disempower, or,
we women have to go through so much.
Dehumanize the women. Is that more like it?
Well, dehumanize. See, if we were able to connect with Princess Erioluwa, you were going to get the full one-on-one information and story of her life and what goes on for the women there. And it's not just the women. I mean, it's hard sexually. It's hard to survive even in the business sector. It's hard to get the appropriate education. And then there's a water shortage as well. There's a shortage of jobs. You're saying, well, it's here too. But yes, I'm bringing it to your attention that it's there as well. I mean, I read a story where a 15-year-old boy spent a great deal of his time walking long distances just to collect water to bring for his family. Now, that forced him to be to school late several times, actually often, and they punished him. Now, what are you to do? You have to survive. You have to make do. And some of the girls there feel to take care of their mom, to take care of their family, that they have to do things that they shouldn't have to do.
I find it interesting that, they could be into what would we call it, indebted servitude.
Yeah.
Because of whatever particular reason. And, but I mean, look around the world. We've seen the other one that one time about the kids in the cobalt mines.
Yeah.
So,
But out of it all, there is good people. There is good, true people, true blessed people, people who are able to make a difference. Princess Erioluwa is a philanthropist. She is also a nurse, but she goes around and she gives her all. She goes overboard to make do, and she travels to do that to orphanages as well as widows, and that is a great honorable thing. Where's my audience? I know my audience is here. That's right. Give it up to her and anyone else who is making a difference. It is hard over there. We have a friend over there, Webster Rito Hostile Flow, who is a hip-hop rapper, but he's also a businessman and an ambassador, and he has a company that supplies water, which is very important. There is
he has a
drought
bottled
there.
water company, right?
So shout out to you, Webster Rito, doing some great things. And then she's in the forefront, Princess Erioluwa, as a nurse. And I think that is so great because, hey, we need more nurses. We need more good, passionate, true nurses because, hey, let's keep it real. Have you ever been to a doctor sometimes and that nurse was just a little cranky? Like, dang, what you're doing. It happens.
Like every place else, there's a shortage.
Absolutely.
They need help.
So we need good nurses like Princess Erioluwa. I love her name, Erioluwa. But unfortunately, we're not able to get her connected where you can understand and see it all, and it happens, but nevertheless. So check this video out because there is a video that is small, but it kind of gives you an insight on just the trafficking and abuse that they have in Nigeria. Check this out.
Some policemen that day, they were pushing us into the coaster. Some of them were touching our breasts. Some of them were even putting hand into our vagina. It's very, very wrong. They are just busy abusing us. It's not right.
What about the men that patronize us? Because if you are arresting only the people that sell sex, what about the people that patronize us? Because if they don't buy for us, we'll not pay the street and we'll sell sex.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. It's no joke all around the world. Listen, can we all get along? And can you men keep your hands to yourself? Hats off to my queens. Give it up for my queens in the struggle, in the grind, in this world, out to make a difference for themselves first, because you have to love yourself, and then making a difference for others. So listen, we will end up connecting down the line, and we will keep you posted on that with Princess Erioluwa, because it is a story definitely worth hearing.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And hearing it from her live is going to happen down the line. I hope it gives a little bit of insert for you. If you have any questions that you would like to send for Princess Erioluwa, or any questions pertaining to Nigeria and what goes on or doesn't go on in Nigeria, please hit us up and let us know. Smooth, tell everyone how we can be followed on social media.
Easily be followed on all social media platforms. Simply go and Google The Queen Silvy Show. You'll get all kinds of platforms that we're broadcasting and are putting our information out on. Pick your favorite.
Hey, we are everywhere, anywhere. We are most definitely always here for you. The Queen Silvy Show. But guess what? Today is Tuesday, I know. Terrific Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. That's Tim's Tidbits with special co-host Larry E. out of Dallas, Texas. You know it is phenomenal. It is hot. He's not going to tell you anything about it. You must tune in to find out. But it is deep.
Again, we are here to inform, not to influence.
That's what he says. But if you can handle it, tune in. It's in the evenings tomorrow on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Do check your time zones, but do be there indeed. And it doesn't stop tomorrow after 10 because then it's Thursday. Oh, yeah. It's a terrific Thursday and the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, bringing you inspirational, encouraging, and even funny, enlightening, but authentic segments from some great queens and kings from around the world just for you, or you are so in for a super, super greatness on Thursdays. I can't even spill the beans and tell you, but do stay tuned.
Please
tune
don't
in. That
spill
is
the
also
beans.
in the evenings at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, do check your time zones, but do tune into that as well. So what we're going to do and go out with is a video that is a video short that Smooth Tim was acting in, has acted in. And it's entitled Smooth Elaborate, if you will.
It's about a billionaire who just was like kind of hanging out to see what's happening around the neighborhood.
There's a message within it all.
Hanging out around, seeing what's happening around the neighborhood and shit, you know. It's been a while. Been down to the old, wait, I haven't been here in a minute.
There's a message, nevertheless, within it all. Please do sit back and enjoy it. But tune in, next Tuesday for another fantastic show of the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. Tune in tomorrow for Tim's Tidbits and then the Now You Know show. I'm going to keep reminding you because I want you to be kind and spread the word to someone else to come in and get some as we bring the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics from around the world to you. So
Amen.
with that said.
Till next week, folks. Same Queen time, same Queen station. We will holla. Bye.
Excuse me, sir. Could you spare some change so I can get something to eat?
I'm sorry, man. I don't have any money. I can't help you.
Please, anything would help.
Here, this is all I can give.
Thank you. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What made you decide to stop and help me?
Well, being hungry isn't a nice feeling, and no one should have to suffer.
Thank you. Wait. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why are you walking home?
Well, I can't afford a car, but I still have to go to work. My family depends on me. So I walk 25 minutes to and from work every day just to provide for them.
What's your full name? I want you to have something.
Frank Willis.
Frank, I'm not homeless. I'm actually a billionaire. I was doing this to see if anyone would actually help. But you made a difference. I want you to have something.
Why are you giving this to me?
You opened the bread that you were taking home to your family to feed a stranger. You didn't have much, but you tried to help with what you had.
I I don't know what to say.
Your actions have already spoken for you. Hundreds of people walked past me today and didn't even notice I was here. But you made a difference.
Thank you.
The world needs more people like you, Frank.
Thank you.
In life, we must show equal respect and appreciation for one another.
Life is too precious for us not to love and care for one another.
You should always be willing to lend a helping hand, even if it's not much. You never know how much it means to that person.
Being loving and caring are all emotions of God, and we should express them every day and make the world a warmer place.